the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10.
The word we're getting is that he had a very strong training camp. The Mongoose's last fight was a phenomenal effort, taking that decision win.
Well, if you're a lawyer, the more times you're in the courtroom, you have a long trial, what happens? You become a little bit better. You've been through things. You've seen things. Oh, he had a long fight. He's seen things. He's ready.
Got a fast fighter on one side here, Teddy, against a high motor guy on the other side, a guy that'll be there working all night long. What kind of fight do you expect?
Well, I think what you want if you're the fast fighter is you want to relax a little bit, not go out of the chute too fast early. Keep it nice and steady and control range a little bit.
Halfway through round number one. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Mongoose.
Back to the body.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And yet another right hand lands.
Keep your hands up.
The Mongoose's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. And that's the end of round one. Rice's plan is clearly to go upstairs against his opponent, and to do so, he's staying out of that danger zone, Teddy. How would you attack that?
Well, first of all, you need to move your head. Take that height advantage away. You know, slip to either side a little bit, and all of a sudden, get inside that jab.
Strike after catching one by Rice.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Rice. Halfway through round number two. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
The Mongoose is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Nice block.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He's punching away even though he's been stunned.
And that's the end of round two. The Mongoose's style is flawed in this fight. It's not matching up well with an opponent who's more than comfortable hitting him from the outside.
He's standing there and all he's doing is absorbing. Somebody's got to remind him, you don't get points, you don't get credit for taking a good shot.
Don't worry, all right? I just need you to focus.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Now focus.
The Mongoose isn't doing a thing. He's just standing there. What in the world is he doing?
Well, what he's doing is he's telling you, I'm not confident. I'm not sure of myself. I don't know what to do.
I'm low. I'm low. More punches.
Good, strong combo. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. How does a guy benefit from utilizing the heavy bag?
Well, of course, it's for power. You're able to increase your power. You're hitting something that's not moving too much, and you're going through it. And you want to make sure that exactly that. You're punching through the target, not to the target. Also, with a fairly stationary bag, a bag that doesn't swing too much, you can practice putting your punches together. But you got to always make believe the guy has arms. You got to make believe that bag has arms, because you could get into a bad habit, too, of taking pictures, posing a little after your punch. You don't want to do that.
10 clicks of the talk. The Mongoose is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. And that's the end of round 3.
Win it. Take it. You got to take it to him this round, all right? You got to...
Rice is ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. The Mongoose is lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Come on, kid, focus.
Uppercut.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. The Mongoose is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Body kick. Body shot.
Rice's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Rice's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success.
I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses.
You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what it just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. The Mongoose is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Rice is on the bad end of an uppercut.
Yeah.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
The Mongoose is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Parries that punch intended for the head. Lands the counter. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Let's see some more head movement.
The Mongoose is looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. The Mongoose's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, you take such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Rice. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Head and body, head and
The
body.
Mongoose's
Yeah,
combination punching is working well here.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Hands up, man. Hands up. Just still not moving enough. Move, move.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. And this round comes to an end.
I need to see
The Mongoose has got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
Sound defense, good block that time by Rice. Rice is doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big
Yeah,
way.
he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Keep moving.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Halfway through the 7th round. Able to block and counter back.
Nice. gives one. The right hand scores well. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
You're not focusing.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. The Mongoose is showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. He's got a commanding lead right now, and he's just been the more effective guy, Teddy. I love what he's doing. He's picking his spots, and when he does throw punches, they are purposeful.
Yeah, they are. He's making everything count. As you said, he's got a reason for everything he does in there, and that's because he's calm. See, that's a talent, too. We always look at the other talents that are easier to wrap our minds around, you know, power, speed, but what about being calm? Where you can see things, you can control things. This guy's a calm son of a gun.
The Mongoose is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Move your hands.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange.
Well-placed hook there. The halfway point of round number 8. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. The Mongoose is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
That's it, just like that.
Clock's counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Well, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. There's another left hand from him. Scored well up top.
Double up on your punches.
And a good counter by Rice. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Rice's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
Now, there's 2 reasons for it. So one is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart in there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving, he's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. He needs to shorten them up a little.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
Nice work, nice work.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Mongoose. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Good flush shot upstairs. Throws a counter punch there. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Jump on him. Nice.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
You're doing great.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Mongoose. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead. Think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Punch. Punch your way off the ropes.
Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round.
Oh, you're doing great.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Move your head.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Rice is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard falls in line, and everybody here in the arena knows exactly what happened tonight.